Hi, today is October 27th, 2020, and I want to read on Barrett. Now, my cards are always showing her having to walk away. The Eight of Cups, every time I read on her, would just continue to show up. Now, I know she's been confirmed, but I'm going to double check and I'm going to see if I still see her walking away, or did I misinterpret something? I don't know. A lot of other readers saw it too. I still think that perhaps there could be some significant changes that she ends up having to walk away yet. And maybe with a new administration. I'm not sure how that would work. But all I know is what I picked up from the cards, and I just didn't feel like she was going to be like, I just really didn't feel and don't feel her presence as an appointed judge. It just didn't feel like she was going to sit in that energy or maintain it. She might end up walking away. I think she could yet. So there's something, because part of my cynical mind goes, well, maybe I got it wrong, and that's okay. Sometimes I unfortunately do get things wrong, but there's another inner part of me that had that feeling that says, don't, just wait and see. There could be something yet that's going to come down. And I think there's some big stuff yet. There's some, because this guy's not going to go quietly. They're doing all this desperate stuff, and unfortunately, it's just going to become more desperate with Trump. So let's look at Amy. Let's see. Does she end up staying, or does she end up leaving still? Or what are we going to get that way? So I'm going to ask for my ancestors and spiritual guides and the Creator to help me see with the cards and understand better. Amy Coney Barrett has been appointed, and I just want to know, is she going to remain that way, or in some manner does she end up leaving? I don't know how she would do that now that she's appointed, but they could impeach her. Actually, they could impeach her. That's right, I did read that. They could still impeach her as a judge. I read so much stuff late at night, and sometimes I'm like half awake when I'm reading it. You know, you're like pushing yourself. Come on. You need to learn this stuff. Okay, so let's look at Amy Coney Barrett. So will Amy Barrett, will she now remain on the Supreme Court, or will she be impeached? Will she be impeached? The Child, the Heart, the Bouquet and the Scythe, the Ring, part of the thing I've been getting when I was reading on her is her past. There is some connection that's going to burn her, in my opinion, from something in her past. And some people are saying it's dirty money. Yeah, that certainly could be it. I don't know. I think it's going to be maybe more than one thing. So let's just carry on, see what we get. Oh, here's the burden card. The book, this deals with education. The bear, ferocity, partnership, new partnership, child, children. Yeah, this is the Roe versus Wade thing. She feels very passionately about it. Yes, she does feel very passionately. And well, I feel like she has Roe versus Wade definitely in her crosshairs. But she's also a frickin' liar. The snake shows up indicating deceit. And nasty. Not going to be pleasant to deal with. This indicates putting up a fight, being domineering, overbearing Barrett. The key is her deceit. That she wants something so bad that she's willing to deceive and participate in deceit to get it. Anchor. Well, I get stability. The tree usually means health. Stability. I wonder if that's to do with the Affordable Health Care Act. And these are the decisions that, if she makes, would just affect so many people for the worse in a way that you can't take back. Education. But I'm feeling that it's more than just education here with the book. I think this is wonder if it could be even law, you know? I just feel it's gonna be here. Okay, something on the burden of healthcare. I think she's going to try to put the burden on people by taking away the health care that they need with the ACA. They're going to fight her. And they're going to fight her decisions. Look for impeachment. Because she's going to try to press through, I think, the thing with overturning Roe versus Wade. I think she's going to be on board for that. And that the issue with reproductive, I think, and children. Comes up as significant. Marriage, I believe, definitely, I don't think she's going to be any big help for the LGBTQIA community. She's going to be a burden, is what I get. And she's got a very aggressive, she comes off, I think, also as seemingly maybe not so threatening, so to speak, but she is a big threat because she has every bit of intention, from what I'm getting here, of altering these things toward her belief system, towards what she believes passionately about. And I get that she's deceitful. She is not truthful. And she's actually very ambitious, very domineering, and wanting to push her agenda. No big surprise there. When we look I can only say here, with the bear, the snake, the tree, and the anchor, is I think that she will be getting people fighting her back over the health care to keep stability. Fierce back and forth about this, about the ACA. I think then when there comes up to be about her stances, probably on gay rights, trans rights, she has very much her own agenda, and that she's fierce about implementing. Make no mistake, do not underestimate her. But I believe she's going to make things very difficult. She's going to threaten those things. There's an obstacle, though, for her. And I believe it has to do with the people she's going to be shown to be connected to, exposed with that sun. So she might get... I don't see her permanent. Let me just put it this way. I don't see her permanently being there. Here, I think they're going to be working to oppose her, working hard to oppose her, because she's going to be working hard to, I believe, try to take away ACA, to try to screw with Roe versus Wade, the children aspect there. Healthcare is very passionate, becomes a real fight. But I want to know what these obstacles for her that are revealed. What is this about? Okay, this is, this could be that money. There's a change. There's some sort of a change after some money, or many times the mice can indicate theft or criminality or stress. There's some huge mountain here that gets revealed. Obstacle. Oh, yeah. I think she could, we're looking at communications of hers. And I feel like there will be a big fight that continues with her. I think with impeachment, and this could be documents for impeachment, and so forth. There's something positive. Loyalty. Two men. One darker, one lighter. Older. With whom she has social connection. Again, I think she's going to be linked to two men that show that she's compromised. One light-haired and one dark-haired. Could that be Trump and someone else? Possibly. I believe that they will work to get her out. And they will end up getting her out. But I don't think it's going to be, from what I'm seeing with these cards anyway, don't think she's going to make it easy for them. Do not think that at all. Okay, now I'm going to look with another deck. I think I'm going to use my Marigold deck. Now, I tell you, lately I have been dropping things. I gotta make sure that none of those cards, good, went on the floor. Okay. So let's take a look here. How about this? Will Amy Barrett be impeached? Will Amy Barrett, who's just been appointed and pushed into the Supreme Court by the Republicans, is she going to be impeached at the end of the day? Does she get impeached? I feel like I got a yes. But let's just see. Okay, cards, ancestors, help me out. And I thank you greatly. Does Amy Barrett, does she get impeached? Does Amy Barrett get impeached? We have, the sun says yes. The sun says things also will be revealed. We're getting revelation again of things, what was in the dark comes to light. The sun is there. So I think she will get impeached. With the Five of Rings. Yeah. And the Five of Rings in this deck is Earth, I believe. Strength and the Seven of Rings. Okay. So there's swords, there are cups, and there are rings, and there are wands. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure. The rings are Earth. Yeah. She's going to be exposed. And there is something here that shows that a financial, I don't know if it's like a financial debt or a great deal of debt. I'm wondering, is this similar to Kavanaugh? Because the Five of Rings, or the Five of Earth, Pentacles, whatever you want to call it, deals with physical wealth, physical health, actions, things that you've done. And it's a very anemic card. I don't think that she has the strength, and strength comes in here too, but it comes in as something she's trying to build up and gain with the Seven of Rings, or Earth. It comes up as more of a goal that she is building, seeking to build. I think with being on the Supreme Court, she's going to try to keep her position there. But I don't think she's going to be able to. I don't think that her either experience, potentially, or rather lack of, because this is a lack card with that 5, she is challenged. So the Sun reveals that she's going to be challenged, and she is not in a strong position to respond. She doesn't have the substance, is what I'm shown again. And we all go, we know that, but they appointed her anyway. We just want to get her out. Well, I think it's saying you'll get her out in time, right? And it's going to be as a result that she doesn't have the substance to fulfill the job correctly. Also, I think there could be some aspect of, did somebody pay off her debts? Because this looks like a debt card. At the very least, she's either that or she's not physically well. But I think it has more to do with growing in personal power and personal wealth and a certain status. But I just don't believe that at the end of the day for her may not work out so well. My question was, does she get impeached? I get a yes. And I get her being in a weak position and in a challenged position of trying to keep her appointment. Eight of Wands, activity kicks up. More information that is revealing comes out. Ten of Swords. She got, I always get the Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups with her. It's gonna finish her. It's just not completely all come out yet. So it's indicating that, okay, she got the appointment, but I'm still getting that it's not going to be a long-term thing for her. I believe that she will be impeached. Yes, there's the Tower. Ten of Swords, the Tower. Bye-bye. You don't have what it takes. You're no Ruth Bader Ginsburg, baby. You cannot fill her shoes. Amy is very ambitious. I see that. But I just don't see her having quite the leverage that she's going to need to maintain that office, to maintain that, appointment. And I do feel that this is a yes. There's more information that comes out. It has to do with finances or something that's not so great in and along that area. And it shows that she's got an agenda, definitely, that she's trying to keep her position to implement an agenda. And I just don't see that going through. It's stopped with that Ten of Swords, the Star, and the Tower. It's like, you're going to become famous, all right, Amy, but not for being a great judge. And when it comes down, when it hits, it's going to take her by surprise. The Tower takes people by surprise. And I believe that she gets exposed. I believe information that I believe she gets doxxed. Then she got the reversed Page of Cups and the reversed Three of Wands. It must have just been the way the deck was, but to me this definitely means that there's a block for her to be able to expand and continue to grow in that role. And to me, all that emotional satiation or any kind of my cup runneth over with happiness becomes my cup is empty and I am no longer very happy. So there is something that's going to come up with her and this appointment, and I just do not believe that I believe it will be contested, and I believe she will undergo impeachment. See you in the next video.